Hi friends, Radhika Ravikumar here. Welcome back to my tutorial. So in this tutorial also we'll see an Informatica scenario where our scenario is like this. So it's like how to load the first record to table A and the last record to table B and the in-between records to table C. Okay, so this is also very simple if you have already gone through my previous Informatica scenarios of loading the first few records, first three records to a table and then for last three records to the to the target table and all. So if you have noticed the previous tutorial of loading the last three records to the from source to the target, then this scenario is going to be very easy for you because the steps are very similar to those things only. So I'll just show you the mapping that's already been created here. So this is the mapping that we are going to use for loading the first record to the table A and the last record to table B and the in between records to table C. So if you see the table here, you can check here. The clerk is going to be in one file and remaining everything is going to be in another file, and the last Miller is going to be in the last file. So this is what our scenario is. So how to do this is, as mentioned in the previous tutorial, just you know take only the ename and create a variable port like just like a sequence generator and create a dummy port that I've already mentioned. So next what you need to do is you just need to drag this o count and dummy to this aggregator transformation as we have done it before, and also create a total count and assign the same to o count. So we have seen all these things in our previous tutorial. If you haven't seen, then I suggest you just go back, see the tutorial. You'll be able to understand the clear explanation. Then till here I'm very sure that you'll be able to understand the mapping. Then by using this expression transformation, aggregator transformation details, we are joining these two. So then after joining, we are sending it to the router. Previously what we did is, after joining, we had sent that to the filter so that only the last three records is getting filtered and the same is sent to the target. But now our scenario is different, so we are sending it to the router. So router, we know the difference between a filter and a router, right? So router, by giving many condition, you can split the path how it gets routed to the target. So I have given three different or two different conditions, so that based on my requirement I will send it to the target. So how I'll be doing it is, so for more clear explanation I will begin it from the first. In our expression transformation we have name, so I'm going to mention Rad, then Ram, then Jim, then something like hub, then some name, okay, some junk value. Anyways, I'll consider it as ename. So what exactly is happening here is, um, in this expression transformation I'm giving o count. According to o count, each number will be assigned to each record, and a dummy, that is a default value of 1, will be assigned. So in the second record this is going to be 2 and the dummy record is going to be, dummy value is going to be 1. Then it will be 3 and again 1, then again 4 and again 1, then 5 again 1. So this is what is going to be the result of our expression transformation. So hope you guys have understood till here. So this is what is going to be the result. Then in our aggregator transformation, our result is going to be like o count, sorry, yeah, the total count is there, right? So that is going to be 5, or I can say 1 because our dummy count is 1. Then the total count is going to be 5. Okay, so only we are going to make use of a joiner and join these two things, because you can see I am just taking O dummy and total count to my joiner and not the O count from here. That is why I have mentioned only the O dummy, that is output dummy value, and the total count. Total count because the number of records is 5 over here. So we are going to join this expression transformation, aggregator transformation. So what exact output of this joiner transformation is going to be is, when we join this on the dummy condition, that is dummy equal to dummy of the expression dummy value equal to aggregated dummy value, that is 1 1, our result is going to be in the joiner transformation is like this. It's going to be 5 again, 5 5 5 and 5. So this is what is the joiner transformation. Joiner transformation value is going to be, so the output is going to be, so this thing we are giving it to a router. So what the router does is, if you see here, I am giving that value to a router. In router I am mentioning few, I am creating few groups, like group 1 where I am mentioning O count should be 1, and a group 2 where the O count should be total count, and remaining the default, you know that, right? So whatever O count, the 1 is nothing but O count is nothing but 1, right? So we know rad is 1, so this will be routed to 1 file. And then the second one what I'm mentioning is O count should be equal to total count. What is our total count? Total count is nothing but 5, right? So O count should be equal to total count. We know O count here is 5 and total count is 5, so 5 is equal to 5, that is SCP should be given to the another table. So rad will go to one file and table will go SCP will be going to another table, and I'm giving a default remaining default to another table, remaining in the sense this ram, gym, hub, all these things will go to the another table. So 3 tables are created where the first file will be given to one table, the last record will be given to the last table, and remaining to the in between table. So that's what I mentioned here. I've created groups as you can see, and I'm directing those groups, different groups, to a different file. You can see it here, right? Ename and the count, you can see it here. So you can also try the same thing and execute the same mapping. So now after creating the mapping, you know very well you need to create a task, and then as I mentioned in the previous tutorial, just mention the path and the direction, the path and the file name that you want to create in that respective path, and then just right click and say start task. So you can go to your Informatica Power Center workflow monitor and see the whatever result is going to be. So it succeeded. So now if I go to my desktop, that's where I've given the path as 3 things have been created: first, last, and middle. So first I can see Smith, the last one is Miller, and middle you can see remaining records. So if I go to my Oracle database, you can see here the first record is Smith and the last record is Miller, and the remaining records has been given to another file. So as our requirement, 3 files are generated with the different things. Okay, so this what is about the scenario that I mentioned. Hope you guys enjoyed and understood it properly. If there are any queries, then please do mail me. I will try to get back as soon as possible. If not, I'm really sorry. Anyways, keep supporting and share my videos with your other friends too. Thank you very much for watching.